Hey guys, welcome back to episode 2 of Dungeons 2. We're continuing where we left off. We've got 4 of the 5 orcs done. We're about to summon the 5th and continue this little tutorial.
One mouse-infested orc crawled up from the depths and declared allegiance to the ultimate evil. The first step towards the creation of a powerful army had been taken. The dungeon of the expansion-mad evil grew and prospered, but unfortunately, it had reached the maximum possible population it could currently manage.
15 to 15.
Now a creature would have to be thrown into the bottomless pit before any others could be brought in. The profound evil had had enough of dungeon sightseeing and now wanted to move to the surface to try a dish that is best served cold.
Revenge.
Some Alliance members were bound to be guarding the entrance to the overworld. A fine appetizer for a vengeful evil.
Alright, dismiss a creature in order to have more population points available again. How much were the little dudes? Let's see. How many do they take up? Higher little snots take up 1.
Payday.
Orcs take up 2. Well, let's grab that guy. No!
The creature disappeared into the pit of uselessness with a long drawn and gradually diminishing This particular act of wickedness brought a smile to the face of the ultimate evil.
Alright, dig south.
The dungeon of the ultimate evil was full of gelatinous cubes. Invisible gelatinous cubes.
Alright, let's... Oh, there's one right there. See it? Let's do what they say. Let's dig south. I'm just gonna go 1 block. I want to see if these guys come walking through there. If that's like a trap that hurts them. Doesn't appear to be.
Nameless evil's creatures came upon a spider's nest during their search for an entrance to the overworld. It would take more than 1 orc to smoke that out. The abysmal evil used the hand of terror to grab several of the creatures that were still completely inexperienced at fighting and threw them onto the spider's nest.
Right, there we got 4 orcs. Get them, orcs! Heck yeah! Crush them! Crush them! Ooh, what is that? I don't know what that did.
Dropped like flies. The strategically well-versed evil patted itself on the back, proud that it had led its troops into battle with such aplomb. And by led, I just simply mean chucking them at the enemy. The basics of a dungeon were now in place. However, the brewery was puny and didn't really have
room to destroy
that. Barrels in,
oh, my little dudes are
anything but impressive in size. Quickly, the expansion-hungry evil set out to enlarge its dungeon.
Okay. Well, so that says to be cut out.
Is this all a bit slow for you? Visit the premium shop, where you can buy 20 gems for just $100, which will speed up the rate at which this work is done. Hang on a minute. This isn't a free-to-play game. Just completely ignore what I just said.
Alright, build more treasuries. So we can hit R and then T. Alright, there's some treasuries.
It's payday.
Not quite sure what we're going to do here. Oh!
The evil has awoken, but its brothers are still asleep.
Huh? What on earth was that? That's not in my script. What a weirdo. No matter. We'd better get back to concentrating on the dungeon.
Let's get them to cut this out. We can expand the brewery some. Come on, little snots. I like that everybody does a job. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but like the snots dig stuff out and mine gold and carry stuff. The orcs run around fortifying the walls. I can't wait to see what the goblins do, the nagas, and the trolls. But I'm sure that they've all got jobs too. All right, so let's back up. Let's go into production and then into brewery. We'll expand that out a couple tiles. Let's go add, or no, we got to click on it. We can add another copper deal. There's another copper deal. So now we can have 2 of the guys working in here.
A few creatures of the ultimate evil had lit a fire in the dungeon and begun to barbecue. The smell of freshly roasted meat wafted through the underground.
We'll let them be digging on them too. All right, dig south. Okay. There we go. Now we've got 2 of the snots working in there. I guess we could hire a couple snots, but I'm trying to save those 2 points. We're 13 of 15, just in case we need to bring something else in. You know, like if we pop through here and this guy, whatever was it spawned, if he gives us access to like Nagas or what is this? Tutorial. Pick up units. We done figured that out.
A huge monstrosity loomed out of the darkness
Ooh.
on 8 legs. This dungeon's human guards had been ancient history for a long while. Now it was home
Where are my other
to
orcs?
Spider and her king. Would Sam and Frodo escape it and continue their journey to Mount Doom?
Well, like
or
that.
was this the end of the ring bearer? Hang on a minute, that's not the right text. Where were we? Oh yes, a huge spider, henceforth called the Spider Queen. It would be necessary to eliminate the Spider Queen before the horde could reach the surface. The Spider Queen sent forth a wave of her children. Of course, the ultimate evil was fully aware of this danger and immediately prepared to defend itself against them. At least, that's what I hope.
Oh, that's cool. I can drop these on them and it heals our guys up. Oh, there we just lost a guy. I think them 3 can finish it off. There we go. Get them, boys. All right, I'm going to set that down there and I'm going to go hire another orc.
In the meantime, several carnivorous penguins had begun to make their way to the ultimate evil's dungeon. They would arrive eventually, but definitely not before this story has ended.
There went another one.
And another wave of spiders set out to destroy the ultimate evil.
All right, let's go get another orc. 15. Oh no, where's that one that died? Oh, that's right. In this game, units don't die. They just drop down. Well. Oh, that trap killed him. All right, so we got him hurt. He's just not dead. So we'll see how the how our guys get back up, because I didn't get the whole I'm just looking to see if you have to build a room or all right, so now we got enough we can build a couple more. I'll just kill them. I mean, I'm sure, I know you can cure your guys, you can heal them up, I just don't know how. One.
The Spider Queen again sent her children out to attack the dungeon, even though this tactic had failed the last time. A certain AI programmer could really have made a bit more of an effort with this. Apologies, but a narrator has got to earn a living too, so we interrupt this game.
We'll leave
for
that
a
one guy.
short commercial message. Buy games from Calypso. Lots of games. Thank you. End of commercial.
All right, there's another one. And then we can get one more. I'm just waiting to get this last one, then we'll throw all 4 of them down there. Come on. I do like to click too. Like this, watch. I can grab the guy, click up there, grab the guy, grab the guy, grab the guy. And if there was somebody else, I could click it and then go around it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab that.
The vile perversion, once called the Spider Queen, had nothing more with which she could fight the Horde. Later, the sensitive evil would have her innards made into a lava lamp. The way to the surface was open. Now it was time to put those vengeance plans into practice. The vile evil wanted to take this opportunity to utter a really sinister laugh. But unfortunately, its physical state made this unviable. Instead, it asked the narrator to do a bit of sinister laughter on its behalf. Oh well, here goes. Deep breath.
Oh, we won. Alright, King Robert has to die. Once the ultimate evil has escaped from the depths, still fettered to the throne, it traveled to wreak terrible vengeance on those who had done this. Heavily supported by its little snots, the first target was Paladin Robert. Now king of the Alliance, he had withdrawn to the quiet surroundings of his hunting lodge. There he would be the perfect victim. Alright, so we're going to go after King Robert. Let's get into it. Yes, I mean, I get it, it's a tutorial, but or whatever. Oh.
According to scouts, King Robert spent most of his time strolling around his hunting lodge garden reciting poetry. Soon his poetry would turn into mournful ballads. The vengeful evil thirsted to defeat the Alliance's king and mount his head on the wall as a trophy. Whoops, of course, I really mean that he wanted to take all of King Robert's cookies away. Better play it safe, or the age classification folks will be after me.
Peggy 13!
However, the ultimate evil had to do a bit of work on the dungeon. Otherwise, it wouldn't be able to fund even a small army made up of a few orcs.
Alright. Hire 3 orcs. Alrighty. I'm just looking around at the basics, what we got. Something there. That must be the gate to the overworld. Alright, so first things first, we need to build... How much money do we got? We've only got 500. So we need to make a room there probably. But we need to build a brewery. Not a treasury. Production.
The first brewery was completed. Soon beer would be flowing like a river, and an Oktoberfest atmosphere would pervade all. Would the ultimate evil put the beer baron out of business?
Any money?
Such a duff reference.
There we go. Get some of that gold dug up.
Right now, the restricted evil was only able to call upon orcs and little snots. The first treasury was completed. Soon greedy evil's little snots would fill it with gold. You know the golden rule, right? Whoever has the gold makes the rules.
There we go. Alright. So now we got a little treasury. We got a brewery going in. I'm just waiting to get enough money now to where we can build our first little thingy. Then we can start hiring orcs. I don't think we can hire them yet. How many of these guys do we have? 3. Let's hire one more of them.
The strategy guidebook, Dungeons for Dummies, says, mountains don't always just consist of rocks and stone, but may also include natural as well as artificial caves and rooms. These usually contain treasures and dangers to make digging around underground more exciting.
Make it exciting. Look at all that gold. Alright, now we can build us our little room thingy. Build one there. We should be able to build another one. No, not yet. We gotta come, we're gonna dig that out. Then we'll be able to build another one.
The ultimate evil should never forget to keep a watchful eye on its beer and gold stores. If its creatures can't help themselves whenever they need to, they will get angry. Fast.
Okay.
The ultimate evil slowly made itself cozy underground. Although this was a sensible decision, there was a large and lovely overworld out there, just waiting to be destroyed.
There we go.
The warmongering evil had hired the first orc. As ancient wisdom says, violence is a solution, usually the only one.
Oh, them are permanent ones. Got a big room when we need it. Probably going to use all this for treasure room. That's exactly what we'll do. This way the orcs won't dig it up. There we go. That's just going to be a massive treasure room. There we go. You know me and my symmetrical thingy.
It's payday. The steady pounding in the rocks had given rise to overworld rumors of a new dungeon. The group of heroes set out to plunder its riches, and the ultimate evil was already looking forward to this visit. Another orc entered the service of the military-savvy evil. The horde was growing and prospering. Heroes have entered your dungeon.
Okay, we got a few heroes.
Your dungeon is full of the time to attack appeared to be right. On the surface, in the tavern of a small, miserable...
Get 'em, boys!
Some adventurers gathered. They were acquiring Dutch courage for their visit to the dungeon by downing several beers. The dungeon had to be destroyed.
Dun, 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 dun! First defense. Look at that treasure room. That's going to be a massive treasure room. Probably not going to need it, but you know, hey. Why not, right? Alright, let's get rid of this. Well, I don't know. We can probably take it over if we need to. Yeah, let's do it that way. Let's go back, go to rooms. Not treasure, production rather. We need some brews. Alright, now we can click the room. We don't have enough gold. How do we not have enough freaking gold? That's what they've been... Oh, they've been doing a lot of expanding. That looks like a permanent one too. I want to know how you can tell. Oh, okay, it's got like nuggets and these are veins. Alright, there we got enough now. Alright. We need money now. I want to hire 2 more orcs before we go.
In a survey of 1,022 heroes, your dungeon ranked number 5 of the most popular destinations for power gamers. Not bad. Not bad.
I'm using up all my gold doing that, I know. We'll uncheck that one, that way they'll come dig on these. There we go. Now they'll just dig it, drop it, dig it, drop it.
Oh, there are enemies in your dungeon.
Yeah. Work over here. Kill. Kill, wound, maim. Kill the bad guys! Kill them all! Heck yeah. Give me some more money. Another orc. One more. That'll give us 5. Then we'll take them and go to the overworld. To send a unit to the surface, grab it with the hand of terror and release it over the dungeon entrance. It will pass through the entrance and appear on the surface. Okay. Alright, let's go back. Let's go to treasury. Don't have any money. 20, 40.
Is this all a bit slow for you? Visit the premium shop, where you can buy 20 gems for just $100, which will speed up the rate at which this work is done. Hang on a minute. This isn't a free-to-play game. Just completely ignore what I just said.
Payday. Alright, come on, 260. There we go. And we're at our population cap also. So let's get our orcs. Enough drinking for you. Freaking alcoholic. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where'd they come out?
Payday.
There they go. Oh yeah. Get one of them to pick that up. All right. Let's go kill these guys.
A Secret Service spy approached you wanting to have the usage data on all your monsters. Unfortunately, there's not a lot left of him after your orcs chewed his... Oh, I can't read that.
Get rid of this little house. That way they'll stop spawning on us.
A delicious rumble announced the fact that the village's last house had crashed to the ground. Ha! There would be no more heroes meeting there to seek out the dungeon of the destruction-hungry evil. The hunting lodge of King Robert lay in the north. It was there that the ultimate evil would finally get its long-awaited revenge. However, it looked pretty damn well guarded. Maybe it should first visit the cave to the west, inhabited by a clan of goblins.
Heck
where
yeah.
the cunning evil could do a little negotiating.
We gonna negotiate with you, y'all. I'm liking this. I don't want it difficult. I don't want formations and all it. I'm sorry, maybe it's stupid.
The goblin leader prostrated himself joyfully
I'll get right
before
back
the
to that.
ultimate evil, and immediately dispatched 2 goblins into its dungeon with a few plans for a new room, a tinkerer's cave. This was built as quickly as possible.
All right, we'll leave our guys right here. We'll go back. We'll go to
Insert
rooms.
funny line here. Wait,
Production. Okay, Tinkerer's
the
Cave.
script doesn't seem to be done here.
Here we go.
Amateurs. Oh, to work with professionals for
Excuse me.
once.
Oh, there we go. There's a perfect little room right there for it.
The Tinkerer's Cave was built. It could, however, only be used as a warehouse, as it lacked the workshop that the insidious evil's goblins needed. Quick as a flash, Evil placed a creator mat in the Tinkerer's Cave.
I don't even need these tutorials right now. Alright, they do not have their own mini-maps. However, you can use the region panel on the left above the map of the overworld to select your creatures, which is over here. Okay, I see the Goblin Cave. Okay. Production rooms. In a production room such as the Tinkerer's Cave, the various work units will be shown in the details window. At the bottom, you can select each unit individually and set a research item for production. Alright, so let's build one of these.
A sparkling new creator mat graced the Tinkerer's Cave of the expansion-hungry evil. A goblin would be able to work well in here, producing toolboxes. A few of these boxes would now be needed in order to invent a trap. The moody evil waited patiently.
Alright, boredom. Apart from the little snots, your creatures will quickly grow bored when they are working. If they have gotten too bored, they will wander through your dungeon looking for a diversion. This often ends up in them abusing little snotch, which prevents the latter from doing their job. In addition, the boredom dissipates slowly over time, and there will also be other ways of doing so later on in the game. Okay, so let's go to this, and then we select a goblin, and we can research a trap. Was he just chilling? I guess we need this bigger. That should be big enough. Alright, so let's select the room. Oh, right here, maybe. Oh, he's making them things. Oh, right there. Research new traps. Exploding treasure chest. Alright, so when you get enough toolboxes, then you can make one. 500 gold and 1 toolbox.
In the meantime, several carnivorous penguins had begun to make their way to the Ultimate Evil's dungeon. They would arrive eventually, but definitely not before this story has ended.
Alright, let's go down here. There, now we can probably put another one over there if we wanted to. Maybe not. Hang on, can we rotate these? You would think it would go right there, but apparently it's not enough room. I guess they got to be able to walk around it. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Whoops. I keep grabbing that guy when I'm trying to click on the floor.
As the goblins were, their creativity more than made up for this. They proudly presented the treacherous evil with their plan for a devious trap. With a silent, evil cackle, it quickly buckled down to setting the trap.
Alright, place a trap. Alright, first of all, deselect everything you've selected, then click on the traps button in the action window. Select a trap, to select a trap, and left click to place it at that desired location in your dungeon. A little snot will then fetch a crate from the Tinkerer's Cave and plod over to the construction site of the trap to build it. Alright, let's get out of everything. Production, demolish, traps.
It's payday.
Exploding treasure chest. And I already know where I want to put it. I want to put it right up here. I don't quite know what that's for, but... or what they had planned there. That's where I'm putting the trap. Because the guys will come walk in and... boop, boop, and get tore up. I'm looking for the little dude. There he goes. Whoops. Damn it. Grab that. Where are you going? Go put it up. I didn't mean to pick you up.
One of the creatures had come up with a plan to create a trade union and go on strike for better working conditions. Once he remembered exactly what the ultimate evil would do to him, the idea was quickly shelved.
I accidentally picked the guy up. I didn't mean to. This episode's going to run a few minutes late. We're going to run and build this trap. And as soon as we build this trap, then we'll end the episode. Come on, Snod. Build the dang trap. Don't make me slap you. I wonder, he'd probably drop it way over here, and then have to pick it up, go all the way back, then come all... I hope that's what the exclamation point room was, is where to build the trap. If they disappear when he builds it, we know we were right. Come on, Snot, build the damn thing. I like how they give all of the imps individual names. That's really cool. Or, excuse me, they're snots, little snots. They're imps and all the others, dungeon keepers and all them. Hey, there we go.
The trap was finished and ready to be found by a hero. This is going to be so much fun. Just at that moment, a particularly powerful dwarf warrior appeared in the dungeon. How had he suddenly arrived at this precise time was indeed most odd, but his presence was more than welcome. He was going to be a guinea pig for the trap. Even this strong dwarf warrior didn't stand a chance against the treacherous traps and powerful monsters of the invincible evil. He bit the dust. so much for a game of dwarves. The dungeon's defenses were now clearly much improved, but the hunting lodge still remained
Oh,
well
it sets up to
protected
reset.
and impregnable. There was nothing that the ultimate evil could do. The task was impossible. So the evil withdrew, bent and broken. Let feelings of revenge.
Oh, they pick one up and they carry it back over there
after those cute
and reset it.
teeny trees. What are they called again? Bonsai. Yes, that's it. The end. Pretty unsatisfactory, huh?
All right, it's a good place to stop, folks. So far, I'm liking it. I hope you are too. I know there's not a whole lot of commentary during it, but that's because it's all tutorial right now. And there's like every time I go to start talking, it starts talking. So yeah, we're going along with it. I'm having a great time. Hopefully you are too. If you are, be sure to click that thumbs up button. Let me know. And have a, all that other comment. Let me know what you want to, let me know what you think about the game. And then, subscribe if you want to be around to watch more videos. All right, folks. I'm out. Have a great day.